Hey crypto lovers! Welcome back to your channel, AI FunTech. Today, we're diving into a hot topic that's been keeping many investors up at night. Why are altcoins not performing like we expected? If your altcoin portfolio feels like it's stuck in neutral while Bitcoin is sprinting ahead, you're not alone. Let's break it down using a 3-act story that not only explains the facts, but also gives you some food for thought. Picture this. You're at a party where everyone's raving about the latest tech trends, but one guest, altcoins, is barely making a sound. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is the life of the party, attracting all the attention and investment. This isn't just a quirky metaphor. It reflects what we're witnessing in the crypto market today. Over the past year, Bitcoin has maintained or even increased its market dominance, while many altcoins have struggled to keep up. Several factors are at play here, from shifts in investor behavior to macroeconomic pressures, and even the way institutional money is allocated. And trust me, this isn't your typical altcoin bubble story from the past. It's a complex scenario unfolding in real time. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's take a quick breather. Have you ever felt like your altcoins are that friend who always shows up fashionably late? Yeah, we've all been there. Now, let's turn our attention to the reasons behind this underperformance. One of the most glaring indicators is Bitcoin's rising dominance. Recent data, like the Altcoin Season Index from Bitcoin World, has hovered around 43, well below the 75 threshold needed for an altcoin season. This low score means that fewer than half of the top 100 cryptocurrencies, excluding stablecoins and wrapped tokens, are outperforming Bitcoin. This phenomenon points to a market that's firmly in Bitcoin season. With investors flocking to Bitcoin as the safe haven in the crypto space, altcoins often get left behind. Think of it like a blockbuster movie where the lead actor steals the show, leaving the supporting cast in the shadows. Another critical piece of the puzzle lies in how investment capital is allocated within the crypto market. According to MarketWatch, smaller cryptocurrencies are underperforming partly because of a structural issue. Venture capitalists, VCs, and passive funds control a significant portion of the market. With VCs managing around 40% of crypto assets and passive funds about 49%, there's not much room left for active managers who traditionally drive altcoin rallies. When these VCs eventually exit their positions, the market often can't absorb the sudden influx of tokens, which leads to lower liquidity and further price declines. It's like having too many cooks in the kitchen, but instead of making a gourmet meal, they're just overcrowding the space. Macroeconomic factors are also playing a significant role. During periods of economic uncertainty, investors tend to prefer assets that are perceived as more stable. Bitcoin, with its digital gold status, naturally becomes the go-to investment. Reuters reported that even as altcoins struggle, institutions are increasingly placing their bets on Bitcoin, further cementing its dominance. And here's a twist. While some investors are calling for a turnaround in altcoin performance later this year, many believe that this phase of Bitcoin dominance is just a precursor to a market rotation. Think of it like a sports team that's been on a winning streak. Eventually, the underdogs might just get their shot at glory. Let's not forget the role of retail investors. In previous cycles, altcoins often received a big boost from retail FOMO, fear of missing out. However, recent trends suggest that retail investors are now more cautious. Many are channeling their funds into Bitcoin or even into meme coins, which promise quick profits despite their high volatility. This shift in behavior means that the traditional altcoin rally, where a broad array of coins would surge in value, is taking a back seat. Retail investors are holding out, waiting for stronger signals before they commit to altcoin positions. At the heart of it all is market psychology. Investors' expectations are shaped by historical patterns and cyclical trends. However, the crypto market is anything but predictable. Some experts suggest that the current altcoin underperformance might be a temporary phase, a period of consolidation before a breakout. For instance, Finbold's analysis hints that altcoins could see a turnaround in the latter half of the year as liquidity conditions improve and investor sentiment shifts. Imagine buying a smartphone model last year on sale. It might seem outdated at first, but once the hype cools down, you could end up with a fantastic deal. That's the kind of market opportunity we might be staring at with altcoins. So, what does all this mean for you? While altcoins are currently underperforming compared to Bitcoin, this phase might not last forever. Here are a few strategies to consider. Diversification is key. If you're heavily invested in altcoins, it might be time to balance your portfolio with a larger allocation to Bitcoin and even stablecoins. This approach helps mitigate risk during uncertain market phases. Remember, this isn't financial advice, so always do your research before investing. Not all altcoins are created equal. Look for projects with strong fundamentals, a robust development team, and clear use cases. Research thoroughly. Dive into white papers, follow community discussions, and check out reputable sources like CoinCheckup and CoinGecko for data insights. The crypto market is dynamic. Stay updated on market trends and be ready to adjust your strategy as new data emerges. Tools like the Altcoin Season Index can offer valuable insights, but always cross-reference with other data points. Finally, patience is crucial. Patience isn't just a nice-to-have. It's the cornerstone of long-term success in the crypto market. In the world of altcoins, where volatility can be more dramatic than a roller coaster ride at a theme park, learning to let time work its magic is crucial. Here's why and how you can cultivate this indispensable virtue. Imagine you're planting a seed. You water it, give it sunlight, and then, rather than checking on it every 5 minutes, you allow it the time it needs to grow. Crypto investments, especially in altcoins, function much the same way. The markets ebb and flow, and while the immediate price action might feel like a heart-pounding chase, the real rewards often come after a patient wait. As highlighted by the Economic Times, long-term token holding allows investors to harness the power of compounding, turning small gains into outsized returns over time. Remember, the crypto market is not a sprint, it's a marathon. The key is to maintain discipline and let time do its job. As Investopedia reminds us, patience and discipline are virtues that keep emotions at bay and help turn volatility into opportunity. By embracing patience, you're not just waiting. You're actively giving your investments the environment to grow, compounding returns over time, and positioning yourself to benefit from market cycles when the tide eventually turns in favor of altcoins. And here's a question for you. Could we be on the brink of a major market rotation that finally brings altcoins into the spotlight? Only time will tell, and I'll be right here to break down the next chapter as it unfolds. To wrap it all up, altcoins are currently underperforming due to a mix of Bitcoin's rising dominance, liquidity challenges, shifting investor behavior, and broader macroeconomic factors. But as history has shown, what goes down can come up again. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, always remember to diversify, do your own research, and remain adaptable in this ever-changing market. If you found today's deep dive helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more crypto insights, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think altcoins are just sleeping giants waiting to awaken, or is this a sign of a longer-term shift in market dynamics? Let's chat about it. And as always, remember, this isn't financial advice, so always do your research before investing. Until next time, stay savvy, stay curious, and happy trading.